2.5 years ago, I was invisible. I was just another face in the crowd. No confidence, no presence. But today, when I walk into a room, people notice me. And here's exactly how you can do it too. At the age of 14, I remember the times when I felt invisible. Sure, I had friends and all that, but I felt invisible. I know the feeling where you scroll through Instagram and you wonder why not me. And I'm going to show you the 7 habits that completely changed my life. First habit, your posture. In the book The Way of the Superior Man, David Data talks about the solar plexus and how our solar plexus is always closed, our fronts. It's always closed. So when we roll our shoulders back, our chest is popped out, and we take a deep. Notice how your posture automatically corrects up. Notice how you feel good, and when you feel good, others feel good about you. The second habit, mastering the V-taper. The V-taper is the golden ratio for men, which is equivalent to the hourglass in women, which we find attractive. Broad shoulders and a slim waist. My V-taper blueprint will give you an edge on that, link in description. Now I'll give you some core insights. You have to train your lateral delts, your upper back, and your upper chest. That would build up the V shape. Then for diet, it's quite simple. Simply eat more protein. Eat more meat related protein. Plant protein is scope. The third habit is mewing and jawline exercises. Okay, these aren't just gimmicks and looks maxing tips. Okay, looks maxing is really important in this day and age. And that's one factor which made me stand out. Looks maxing. Now, mewing, it's quite simple. You take a glass of water, you swallow it, and the swallowing posture is your mewing posture. That is the perfect tongue posture. Now, everybody is overcomplicating this mewing stuff. They're like, say the word king and all that. But what you really need to be doing is take a sip of water, swallow it, and the posture where your tongue is, that is the perfect tongue posture. That's mewing. Then for jawline exercises, I would recommend you to do the kissing face exercise. You can search it up on Google, and there are so many form related videos in YouTube. You can practice it yourself. I don't do them consistently, but I would say it will give your face a good toning and all that. The fourth habit, controlling your frame. The one who controls the frame controls the interaction. Stay calm, speak slow, and always have a purpose. Let's take an example from a movie character, Thomas Shelby from the Peaky Blinders. Have you noticed he always has a wide stance, whether he's sitting, walking, standing? And also, have you noticed that he keeps his hat further away from him, widening his presence? And notice how he always thinks. He doesn't react, he thinks. Also, this kind of nature takes a lot of practice. It took me a lot of trial and error before it became second nature to me. I used to react a lot. Before thinking, I would react. But what you really need to be doing is think and give an output, not a reaction, an output. That is how you control your frame. And as I said, it takes a lot of trial and error before it becomes second nature to you. The fifth habit, creating a daily routine that sticks. Discipline over motivation. I'll show you the exact daily routine that helped me clear up my mental health and kept me in a flow state the entire day. Good years start with good months start with good weeks, and good weeks start with good days, and good days start with good mornings. Now, what I personally do is I don't have like a whole day planned out. I plan just my mornings, and my mornings would lead the entire day to be in a positive trajectory. Now, here's exactly what I do in the morning. Yeah. I wake up, I go to the balcony, get some sunlight, I brush my teeth, I do the morning stuff. Then I come back into my room. I work out a little bit. Work out in the sense, not a bodybuilding routine. I shadow box, I get some blood flowing into my system. Stagnation fucks you up. Your blood shouldn't be stagnant. You have to be moving. I will start breathing a lot, that that panting stuff. So that's I know that my blood is flowing to my system. I shadow box, all that. I stretch. Then what I do is I meditate right after that. Right after working out, when my blood is flowing, I meditate. I have noticed that I have a lot of focus when I meditate after working out. I have tried meditating right after waking up, and I'm just completely brain foggish after waking up. I think that's because, I don't know, you had a good dinner or something. I think the main reason for brain fog is high in carb foods. And when I have like high in carb foods, the next day I experience a little bit of brain fog in the morning up until I do my morning routine, where I go into the balcony, I do the workout, I meditate, I gratitude journal, then I pray a little bit, then I continue with my deep work tasks like scripting or recording videos like this. And that just sets the tone for the entire day. Sixth habit, building a signature style. Now, listen, I'm not telling you to buy a fancy three-piece tailored suit. You need to have these three things in your cupboard. Firstly, cargo pants, black cargo pants, and gray sweatpants, and a tailored black pants. You need to be having these three things. And the upper part is your wish, but I recommend a well fitted black t shirt. It will enhance your V taper. So probably this is my signature style. You can just go control C control V, just copy paste it. And I'm telling you, your style, your fashion, everything will look good. And then you add in a sleek watch. I'm telling you, don't buy any cheap shit. Take time to invest in a good watch. And Casio is always the best because it's sleek, it's cheap, and it'll outspan my lifespan. Every great transformation starts in the mind. And when you conquer the mind, you conquer the world. Now I'm going to tell you about a quote here. A student asks his sage, Master, I believe that something is holding me back. The sage replies, What is holding you back is the belief. Now, this is truly the only thing which you really need to understand to have a champion mindset. That your limiting beliefs do not exist. They are all in your head. They truly do not exist. And when you understand that they do not exist and your mind is completely imagination, you can manipulate your thoughts, you can manipulate your beliefs. And when you turn those limiting beliefs into your power, into your strength, it doesn't exist. Limiting beliefs simply do not exist. And these are the 7 habits that have helped me from being invisible to being the center of attention. I know what you're thinking right now. Can I really do this? Yes, you can. You do not need to be special to do this. All you really need to be doing is taking the baby steps, one habit in front of the another. And over time, not overnight, over time, you will become unrecognizable, not only to others, but to yourself. By the way, I have a free PDF looks maxing guide in the description, along with a paid one. I really hope this video helped you. Goodbye.